Okay, let's do 1071 greatest common divisor of string. So what I initially misunderstood about this question was if you have ABC, ABK, and then ABQ, I thought the answer would be AB because that's the largest substring that are common between two strings. But that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for the largest common divisor, meaning that that word, the two strings should only be made up of that common divisor. So before we do anything, we have to initially check if they have any common divisor at all. So suppose we have ABC, ABC, and then ABC. The way we check it is we concatenate the first one with the second one, and then concatenate the second one with the first one. Due to the commutative property, when they're concatenated and if they have the common divisor, they should be equal. Because if you have, say, K here, it will be K, and then this one will be K. So these two concatenated strings are not equal. In that case, they don't have any common divisor, so we can throw empty string. Now, the question is, how can we find out the common divisor? So we do know that, suppose we have this. At this point, ABC is the greatest common divisor, and then the length is 3. So we are essentially interested in getting the length of the common divisor. So we're not going to worry about what's in the string. We're going to think about how can we get the largest common factor in terms of the length. So we have 6 length here, and then we have 3 length here. So the largest common factor is 3. So we can simply do substring, whatever the word it is, substring 0, and then this length here. That will give us the answer. But it's not so easy if we have words that are quite long. For example, if we have a word that's made up of 48 AB, so there are 48 of them. I mean, there should be 24, and then we have 18 that are made up of AB. So we do know that the greatest common divisor will be 6. So meaning that the answer should be AB, AB, AB. But the question is, how can we get this length here? 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 48 divided by 18. And then we do 2, 36, and then we have 12. And then I'm going to move this 18 and 12. And then repeat the same thing. So we have 1, 12, and 6. Again, I'm going to move these 2. Then do the same thing. So we have 2, 12, 0. And then because we have a 0 remainder, 6 is the answer. And then we can do substring 0 and 6. So this whole thing is a function. And then we initially put the first string and then the second string as an input. So let's quickly write it down before we do anything. So the concatenation property. So if string if string 1 plus string 2 is not equal to string 2 plus string 1, we can simply return empty string, and then because we do know that this one will be recursive because we're putting the output and inputs into the next one. So it will be private int. What are we looking for? We're looking for the greatest common divisor, and then int a, and then int b. It will do something, and then whatever we're getting, int I don't know, divisor, common divisor, is we essentially put in 48 and 18 as an input. So that will be string1.length, string2.length. And then whatever we have, we return string1.substring 0 to g. Terrible naming convention, but it's fine. So let's look at when we stopped. So wait, before we do that, we have to figure out what's A and what's B. So we did 48, which is A. We do know that this position is A, and then we do know that this position is B. So the question is, what became A? So this 18 became A. Likewise, this one became A. And then the remainder became B, and then the remainder became B. And then again, this remainder will become B. So we stop when the remainder, which is B, is equal to 0. So return if B equals 0. What are we returning? We are returning. So in this case, 6 will become A. So we return A when B is equal to 0. Otherwise, we are recursively putting that into the function. And so as I said, this B will become A, so B, and what should be, so we have to put the remainder in, so it will be A modulus B. All right. Illegal start of, oh, silly me. Oh, awful indentation, but it gets the job done. Let's submit. Yeah, so that's it.